It is a Mindful Monday, and also it's National Reading Month. Clinical psychologist Dr. Corey Gonzalez is here to talk about the mental health benefits of reading. Dr. Corey, good to see you.
Good to see you, Maddie.
All right, I love this. I love a good book. I was such a bookworm as a kid, and it's something that I feel like a lot of adults fall out of with the busyness of life. And a couple years ago, I made a commitment to get back into it, and I feel like it's been so good for my mental health. Why is that? What are the benefits of reading?
Lots of benefits, Maddie. First of all, it's pleasurable. You know, reading a book captivates you. It's pleasurable. It's also relaxing. It reduces your stress. Some of the studies have shown that 6 minutes per day can reduce your stress by 60%, lower your heart rate. But also, it's a good escape. It's a healthy escape. These crazy times we're going through, we need escapes, right?
Absolutely.
So it's a great escape. And reading also helps us develop empathy. When you read fiction or something about other people going outside your box, you develop empathy for other people. Reading also works your brain. You know, you think about it, the younger generations, we were talking to the morning producer earlier about, they like the visual content, the videos, right? Well, they're given the visuals. When you read, you create the visuals. So, you're working the brain more. You're also gaining insight with reading. You're gaining insight to other topics. You know, if we sat down and said, we're at a recovery group, we're reading about recovery or codependency or, whatever it may be, we gain insight to these things. And also, it makes us smarter. We know with the Stanford-Binet, the IQ test, the WAIS, the number one loaded part of these tests, Maddie, is vocabulary. How do we increase our vocabulary?
By reading.
By reading.
Yeah, you could ask Alex about some of the strange words I've been using because I've been reading a lot of like Jane Austen recently. But does it matter what we read? Do I need to read War and Peace to get these mental health benefits, or
well, that's interesting.
to get smarter?
Yeah. No, there's some, I think some of the classic literature is good for that. But how we read is important too. It's better for us to read a book.
Like a paper book?
Paper book.
Over an ebook?
Versus an ebook or a computer because we're less distracted.
Okay.
And also the blue light can mess with our circadian rhythm, our sleep. So it's always better just to read a book. And one of the best things we do, Maddie, is we call bibliotherapy. When you join a book club or you read a book together with other people, you read the book, you conceptualize the knowledge, you come back and share it. The research has shown the benefits are huge. The connections people make, it helps with depression. There's lots of cathartic, healthy benefits to that as well.
And it's so fun when you read a good book. I'm dying to talk about it with somebody. I'm like, have you read this book? Please read it so we can discuss.
Yeah, you get all these different angles. It gives you that commonality to connect with people. You're gathering information. It's, again, from the benefits of reducing your stress, healthy escape. It's pleasurable. You can connect with other people. You're working your brain. And again, the younger generation, this is interesting. They're more into visual content, the videos. They're missing out on some of this stuff because everything is just the audio and the visuals created for them versus us creating our own
stuff. Often wondered, because it is, it's kind of an escape to read someone's story. But I was wondering, well, why isn't a movie the same benefit? But I see what you're saying now. Your brain is working in a different way when you're reading and you're providing those visuals in your brain instead. So now that makes more sense. But just as little as 6 minutes a day. And again, you said it's book specific, not reading an article on your phone. That's not the same benefit.
Well, there's a benefit in both, but you get more of a benefit from reading a book.
Okay.
Because you're less distracted. When you're online, you get all these notifications, all these clicks and everything. Pretty soon you're getting away from it. If you're at a book and you're sitting out by the pool or outside or whatever, you're not going to be distracted.
Leave
it's much
phone
more intimate.
Somewhere else.
Yeah.
All right. So National Reading Month, grab a good book and read with a friend.
Sounds like a plan.
I love it. All right, Dr. Corey, thanks so much for coming in. We appreciate it.
Always a pleasure.
We'll be right back.